Eli and the night sky. Eli looked out of his bedroom window. Night had fallen, and he lay snugly wrapped in his soft blanket, feeling safe and comfortable. The world outside was quiet. The dark sky stretched out and wide above the trees. It glittered with hundreds of tiny twinkling stars. To Eli, the night sky looked like a deep ocean made of velvet, and the stars were like tiny drops of light floating across it. On one side of the sky, the moon hung large, round, and bright. It shimmered with a soft, golden-white light, casting a faint glow through Eli's window. It looked kind, as if it were smiling at him. Eli loved looking at the night sky. He enjoyed contemplating the things that floated in space around him, the planets, the stars, and the galaxies he had only ever seen in his books about space. During the day, he loved reading about rockets and astronauts and dreaming of one day flying among the stars. But at night, lying in his bed, he didn't need a rocket. All he had to do was look out the window. Every night, before he closed his eyes, Eli would whisper a good night to the stars, and the moon, and the endless space beyond. He would snuggle deeper into his pillow, watching the shimmering sky outside. "Good night, space," he whispered softly. It felt as if the universe was listening, still and quiet, watching him down from above. Eli loved knowing that space was always there. Even in the morning, when he couldn't see it, it never disappeared. It waited behind the clear blue sky, steadfast and patient. This thought brought him peace inside. "Good night, stars," Eli said afterward, smiling. The stars twinkled gently, as if beckoning to him from afar. He knew they were always there, even when they disappeared in the sunlight. They still shimmered, waiting for darkness to fall again. Eli loved to imagine what those stars looked like up close, huge, blazing suns burning in the distance. He wondered what lay nearby. Were there planets with oceans, mountains, perhaps even someone else, another child looking at the same stars at the same time? He liked the idea that maybe somewhere across the world, someone else was lying in bed saying goodnight to the same sky. "Good night, moon," he whispered afterwards. The large, round moon shone softly, drawing its silvery light across the rooftops and trees. Eli knew the moon didn't always look the same. Some nights it was full and bright, like this one. On other nights, it transformed into a small crescent, delicate and shy. Then, sometimes, it seemed to disappear completely. But he knew it hadn't. It was merely hiding, waiting its turn to rise again. Night after night, the moon grew larger and brighter, then waned and waned, in a gentle, unbroken rhythm. Eli felt a sense of peace, knowing that some things in the world remained the same. He pulled the blanket up to his chin and began searching for the brightest lights in the sky, the planets. He remembered reading that he had seen a few at Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Mercury. They didn't twinkle like stars, but they shone steadily and powerfully, like little lanterns suspended in space. "Good night, planets," he said quietly, wondering which one was which. Then Eli noticed something moving, a tiny point of light gliding slowly across the dark sky. It wasn't an airplane, but it was moving very quietly. It was a satellite, a small machine that people had sent high above Earth to travel around the planet. They sent back images and signals to help people learn more about the world. "Good night, satellites," Eli whispered. He imagined the satellite floating silently in space, its tiny lights twinkling gently as it drifted alongside the moon and stars. Eli thought of all the amazing things humans had sent into rockets, telescopes, space stations, and maybe one day, even people traveling to distant planets. As he lay there thinking, his eyes grew heavier. The starlight faded softly, the moonlight danced across his blanket, and the quiet hum of the night filled the room. "Good night, universe," Ellie whispered with a sleepy smile. As he drifted off to sleep, the stars in the sky seemed to whisper back, "Good night, Ellie."